Back now on EA Sports as we welcome you to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. It's the Buccaneers in possession of the football as we get back into... This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory, didn't get it, but the defense held strong and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
Second down, Bridgewater. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Bridgewater to throw it. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. It goes as a gain of 9 and moves the chains. And as they come down, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the deep blanket his receivers. That's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now they'll change things up. Throwing, Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for him first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Young on 3rd down. Throw left side, going to be caught by Shenault. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Now this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And quickly, they get to the line. Young looks to throw on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. He completes it to Hunter. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw, Young. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown, Panthers. Laviska Shenault, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. He was on point throwing the ball. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Play fake. Bridgewater. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Bridgewater. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And that's a big pickup on the 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. To throw, Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And Sharp calls it in. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he will have a Panther 1st down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. throw here on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Flush to his right. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just... So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Throwing here, Bridgewater. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. DJ Chark, his third touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're pretty darn good football.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Carolina, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a day with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
See you in the morning. She got your clock set for 7. I got mine set for 6.
Today.
Okay. So I gotta be at work at 8. Let me get my okay, I'll look it. Just get my game on a little bit. Got my head on the bed. Oh shit, they didn't wait too. Oh damn.
It's the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter.
Yeah, this should be
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Got his man, it's Jonathan Mingo. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 44. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. When you look at the Saints defense, they've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Panthers is 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Laviska Shenault with an acrobatic catch. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Open man right side is Shark. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Here's third and a few inches. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got Mingo. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Samuels is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. In motion right here, Hunter. They'll run with Samuels. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Bridgewater on first down. Flush to his right. That one complete. He finds Shark. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. And now an audible here into something else. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Man in motion left, Mingo. Right back to him on first down. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing, Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Carroll. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They'll run for it with Samuels. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Gets past one man to the 36-yard line. Stop there. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Straight ahead running, here's Samuels. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 29.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Trying to get the first with Samuels. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the red zone now, Young. Being chased out left. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Young. Flushed out right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Young. Over the middle, he's got Shenault. Touchdown! Laviska Shenault with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a 1st down throw for Young. Escaping the pressure right. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
In motion, there goes Bell. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Now, you don't want to see that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on third down.
It certainly does, because if this were a boxing match, they had him on the ropes there. Third down incompletion, fourth down upcoming. Instead, that mistake resets everything back to first down, which means they have to stay on the field longer to try and stop this drive.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Well, this is up and good from Pinheiro. And the route is on. It's 24-0. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. First down, Bridgewater. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Bridgewater now. That's complete. It's Bell. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Bridgewater. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carroll. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And the slot man goes in motion left. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have opened the lead up to 30. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get...
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Staying on the ground with Samuels. And this carry not as productive. They swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for third. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Johnson is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They'll get free as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
First and 10, Young. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll be out right at the 35. And that one on the rookie, Charles, maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times we talk about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head and make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there? When you're a pass rusher, you have to know when the ball is gone and make sure you don't hit the quarterback afterward. I know he's trying to make a play, but that time, he ends up drawing the flag.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw now. Young eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Now Bridgewater on 4th down. They shakes him off.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football back as time will run out.
Back now here live in New Orleans. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Throw complete to Bell.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. On the handoff, it's Samuels. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Able to get away. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. The Panthers on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing. Bridgewater.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the sideline it goes. Inside the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but the Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away.
Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They'll hand it off now to Samuels.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. In motion right is Thomas. Here's Samuels again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
On the carry, it's Samuels. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They run. It's Johnson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They begin the drive with Johnson. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They're going to look to throw. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. No gain on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. And now they're in the hurry up. On play action, they'll throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Johnson running right. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Buying time to his left.
And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play. And he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it. And he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl.
Walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.
Dominating game.
I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Panthers, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.